Hey. All right. You know that music? This is CounterTop Politics, and I am your political innovator. And this is CounterTop Politics. That's right. Uncover the hidden world of political campaigns in just 5 minutes with me, David Washington, here on CounterTop Politics every Monday for exclusive campaign insights, tantalizing innuendo, and of course, the secret sauce behind successful political campaigns. Get your weekly dose of intrigue as we lift the veil on the thrilling world of politics. Let's go. Hey, again, I really enjoy what I do. And part of what I do comes from the fact that I was a field organizer, a field director for campaigns in the past. And I felt so impassioned about field organization that I started another company called Door to Door I4 with my friend Victoria Ramprasad. And it has been one of the most successful endeavors that I've had in my life. I've really enjoyed doing what I do, working with Victoria and her team, because she and Door to Door I4 embody a true door knocking experience. The strategies that she's come up with as far as getting to where your clients are, who are your voters or your prospective customers, but having a strategy, a door knocking strategy, and a digital canvassing strategy sometimes make the difference between a successful political campaign or a successful launch of your product. So, give Victoria a call, look her up, DM her, go to Door I4 on the internet. That's D2DI4.com. All right, let's get to it. I grew up in Chicago. My political life started in Chicago about roughly 30 years ago. And of course, if you've listened to me before, Chicago, I learned that politics is a blood sport. I mean, it's real. It's real. And I learned some hard lessons, some lessons that prepare me to do what I'm doing, that prepare me to speak to you today. And I had some successful opportunities in Chicago on different campaigns. And at one point, after one brutal campaign, I was asked if I would be interested in running for alderman of the 9th Ward on the southeast side of Chicago, the far south side of Chicago. The 9th Ward was where I lived, and I was being recruited. And I thought about it, it's like, wow, the opportunity to go up against the political machine of the Shaw brothers. They were the state rep aldermen. This was the time that Jesse Jackson Jr. was coming to prominence. And I said, no. I said, politics at that time for me was a defining moment of who I was becoming. And I said no because I knew then that it meant a lot. It would have been a turning point in my life, my personal life, my professional life. And I knew the demands of being a candidate, of being a politician, were like, from my observations, from my experience. I said no because I didn't want to sell my soul to the devil. That's why I remember myself saying to those close to me at the time. And at the time, I was not the mature person that I thought I should have been to be a politician. So I wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready to be defined by the people who were recruiting me to be defined, to be molded into the type of candidate they wanted me to be. And so the lesson here was that in the warning to recruited candidates, whether you recruited for, county commissioner, state rep, state senator, or even the senator of a state, the warning I'm giving is that be careful and be cognizant of why you're being recruited to run in a particular election. If you like what you hear, if you want to hear more, please like, share, give me a comment about this particular podcast or any of our podcasts. But back to a warning to a recruited candidate. Look into why you're being recruited, who you're being recruited by. What are their intentions? Just because you're being recruited by an organization or group of people or organizations that are not part of your community, there's a difference. There's a community of supporters, your community of supporters versus organizations, groups. They define who you are as a candidate. You lose control. And it doesn't necessarily make you the right candidate for the office that you are running for. This is like sometimes when candidates are being recruited, it's like affirmative action in campaigns. Okay, we're going to go after, we're going to recruit this particular candidate because this particular candidate is, is this specific gender, this specific ethnicity, this specific race, this specific, sexual preference. They check that box. Oh, this person, occupation is this or that. You're recruited because you check off several boxes. But most importantly, you're not recruited because the people of your community that you want to represent, the people of your community with the ideas that they want you to represent, did not recruit you. And there's the disconnect. As a recruited candidate, are you bringing the best ideas of your community to represent your community in that specific elected office? So that's all I have to say right now. J&W. Next time, we're going to talk about my experiences traveling and some observations I made while flying in the plane. This is CounterTop Politics. I am David Washington. Please, if you want more of that secret sauce, comment. We'd love to hear from you. Hit the notification button. Like this podcast. Share it with as many people as possible. Because without you, we can't get this done. So please, thank you. Thank you for being a part of our community. And we'll see you the next time. Enjoy the music.